And it sometimes doesn't show.
It's very
Weird.
strange.
But that is the case for us anyway. Sometimes your paint.net doesn't show for us either. So
That is
Mm,
weird. Okay, I'll ignore it and pretend the map is just there.
no, it's all great. Yes. Do the Johnny way, just lie about it. It's all perfect. Everything's fine.
yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can shrink this down the little window for yeah. Yeah, that should be
Okay,
fine.
while we are Moscowing, would anyone like to recap what happened last time, or should I do it?
Oh,
Oh,
it's been a while.
trying to remember. I'm sorry.
Um,
Okay,
we can do a collaborative way of doing it. I just start and then
yeah,
we continue from wherever.
Cool.
So I don't know where the session started
here.
here. Okay, so there's a couple of things on our way through this area. There was a kind of a dummy, a training dummy that we unfortunately made fly away, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we didn't know exactly why that happened, but it was interesting. And there was some writing on the wall we cannot read. I think none of us can read it, right?
No, yeah.
And and we were also not instructed on what it meant, but that's fine. And then we kind of I think this, or Johnny thinks this dungeon or this area has been made for people that cannot fly, but luckily lots of us can. So that was easy, those
That's
spikes. We met a froggy. Wait, we didn't meet a
no,
froggy.
yeah, he did meet a froggy.
We did meet a
No,
froggy, but I thought the other froggy was gone. But this one was there.
Multiple
yeah.
froggy.
Froggy.
I guess you could
And
say that they're frogging around.
we got a lot of. Wait. Some of us got one candy, I think, and Johnny got a whole bunch of candy
And tip this
from that.
over.
Tip this over, yes, because clumsy, and if you get lots of candy, you you don't have a balanced diet, so the bowl that it's resting in can also not be balanced. That's a life lesson
Exactly.
for you there. And then there's also lots of water because people should stay hydrated. Um, then you continue, well, we continued, and there was something, a puzzle that had already been solved, it seemed. And then another puzzle that we we enjoyed a lot because Johnny fell through the floor at some point, and we had to kind of they had to kind of memorize a pattern on the floor in the lower level and then solve that in the upper level and follow that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure what
It was.
happened after that. I also know that there was some poker going on
Uh,
Derek's side.
Yeah.
this was already finished, and then the Napsterblue thing happened, and then I forgot the time and I cut off the session.
Oh, the cheese, the mouse, and the Napster block. Yeah, I loved that. I loved all of that.
Yep,
Okay,
good job.
to, to start the session, I would like everyone to roll me a d20.
Okay. Wait. Do I get a dice came out? No.
And Mooncheese, I would like you to tell me a number between 1 and 4.
Okay. So 1 and 4. Okay. 3.
Okay, I'm not gonna reveal what that does, but I believe 2 of the people here already know it.
Hmm. I'm gonna take a look. How do I roll die? Roll d20.
Let me know when you need the result from the d20.
I need it right now, actually.
7, the best
Jesus.
number, one of the best numbers.
Hooray.
Okay.
How do I see game? Yeah. What did I roll?
I'm trying to load up. I'm trying to figure out why my dice is lagging again.
Well, it says you rolled a 5. Oh.
Oh, I figured out why my hardware acceleration was turned off, and I rolled a 12.
Wow,
Wow.
Pick rolled a natural 20.
I'm very good at
Wow.
this.
Marcus, do you want me to count your first roll or your second roll?
My second roll, because I didn't get to see my first roll because the dice was completely lagged out.
Well, okay. What this is going to do, you're going to see later when the criteria meet that I predetermined for this.
Spooky.
It is spooky.
So Bert's the only survivor at the end of the game. I see.
It's my
No, it actually,
What?
It's not about that.
No, no,
I,
no.
I,
I'm
I
just joking around.
actually
Soul
back
Survivor.
because he rolled the 20. It's gonna apply to him. So
All right.
whatever it is, I will not say.
Yay, Derek is takes one for the team. What a pack, man! What a pack, man! Pick.
Woo!
He's-
Okay. At this point, everyone in the party had seen had a talk with Napsabluk,
Mhm.
who disappeared, and uh, now I would need to know where the party goes. uh,
Huh.
I'm very good in recaps.
What does
Yeah,
the
good job.
hallway up north look like to us? Because it's, I mean, it's dark in the.
Oh, it's just a continuous straightaway. This is
Okay.
only for in game.
And do we hear or see anything from either one of the hallways?
Well,
They look similar.
you can give me a perception check.
Oh, of course. Let me grab that real quick. Ooh,
Going to perceive.
perception. I rolled a 18.
Wow. You believe you hear something in the in this room over here. You're not sure what it is though.
Okay, I'm going there. I don't know if anyone
Okay.
follows me. I'm just going there.
Ingvar, would you like to follow Johnny to this room over here?
Yes, I would.
Okay. I'm just gonna make everyone go there then.
Okay.
And over there, you all see oopsies. You all see two webs with a sign in the middle that is unreadable. So I'll have Frisk read it out for you, or explain it, uh, if you want it to be explained.
Yo, what's that
Sure.
sign say?
Mhm.
It's basically a little a sign saying that there's a sale going on over here from the spiders that usually live outside the ruins, but
I say,
a few of them
Oh,
live in here.
I don't like spiders. Are spiders cooler down here, or are they still kind of
Yes,
icky and weird?
they are pretty cool. I mean, and
biased.
Frisk and
I've
Frisk.
never.
Oopsies. Okay, you can say it. I'm just.
I want to say that Ingvar says, in all the time that I've lived, I've never met a spider that has been able to is able to bear any sign of sentience. So, cataloging as new species.
I
Oh,
mean,
that is.
okay, I'm talking too much.
No, you don't. You're not. Go on.
I mean, considering they are sentient frogs over here, I feel like you should start to expect this kind of stuff.
Well, I think spiders are always kind of scheming and odd and evil and I don't know. I think they're sentient for sure. At least where I come from. Like
God.
Eh,
just
what?
the whole thing of walk through like a garden and there's a fence and you just you expect nothing, right? And then you walk through it and suddenly you have a web that sticks to your face all over yourself.
Hmm.
It's annoying.
Well, to prove you wrong that spiders are not annoying, I'm going to show you something. And Frisk throws a few coins into the web, and a spider crawls down to give him a donut. And the Frisk offers the donut to you, Johnny.
What kind of donut is it?
It's as literally said on the sign, donut made of spiders for spiders, with love from
Uh,
spiders.
uh,
You
Hey, it's
take
I-
that.
delicious. I actually like eating it.
they made it from spiders,
Apparently,
or did the spiders make it for
I
spiders?
I don't know. I'm just saying what I don't know spiders that well. I can't really say that. I mean,
Oh,
all I can say, it doesn't taste like spider.
okay, okay. Sure. I'll take a piece, and instead of taking the whole donut, they just almost barbarically pull out a piece of the donut and stuff their face with it, and just kind of go like, well, Well, that gives me something to think about. Thank you.
And you gain 2 temporary HP.
Nice.
Nom
Woo!
nom 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 nom.
Guess I don't have to keep drawing Johnny like spooked and backing away from Frisk.
uh,
They're
and
happy
Lily
to
walks
change
over
their
to
mind.
the. Oops. What?
They're happy to change their mind if they're like if there's a convincing argument. So yeah.
Hooray! Uh, and Lily
How
walks over,
argumentative.
attempting to. Ah! Yes. Okay. Never mind.
What
What
does
were you
Lily
going?
do?
Oh God. Lily walks over to the other web and throws some of her money down there, even though the spiders just ignore it, for whatever reason.
Oh no.
Why, that's rude. Uh, I guess
I
that's.
place
Oops.
I place some money on the web. How much?
And
Wait, how much was a cookie again?
you don't know.
I turned to Frisk and I ask, how much was a cookie again?
Well, it doesn't matter because they are not gonna take your money because it's not our currency.
I see.
You can take the rest of the donut. Yeah, I took like a quarter.
A quarter for everyone. Um,
Nom.
nom 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 nom. So, okay, everyone gets 2 HP except for Frisk because Frisk doesn't need it. He stores it in his pocket. Or
Temp
heals 2,
HP.
depending on what they need.
Okay, then I heal 1 and new temp HP of 1.
Okay. All for the low price of getting over your spider phobia. Would anyone else like to do anything in the room?
Mm. Nope. I think I'm good.
How about you, Ingvar?
Or what?
Would you like to do anything else in the room?
No, since there doesn't seem to be anything else I can do.
Okay. I assume you all go over here, north?
Whoa. Wow, that's Morris here. He's a very good. He's a very cool D&D and karate martial arts fan.
Do you all go north over here, or do you want to do something else over here?
No, I go north if anyone else needs the way. Of course, I'm following. But so far, Johnny's just been prancing around the whole place.
I mean, it's a new place. You gotta explore it, right?
Yeah,
And and
Johnny's
and and
definitely walking around like a tourist, or maybe like yeah, I think mostly like a tourist or like a student on a school trip kind of vibe. Definitely like confident, looking around a lot, taking in the views. Not so much tense or anything you might expect in this kind of mysterious place.
actually, now I have a question. It's not really anything D&D related, but just generally, how's there light down here?
I always thought there were torches and stuff that Toriel lit in the
No,
rooms.
there is not a single one here, I think.
No, like set
Uh,
chandeliers, or they're just all of night vision.
there has to be some light. I feel.
It's a surprise. It's dim light time.
Everyone dark vision now.
Actually, I think everyone does have dark vision except Ingvar. He probably can just set things on fire.
I don't know if I have dark vision, but I have like fairy, like I have magic that can give me dancing lights. So we have lights technically. If you want to have me do that,
Oh.
would you like me to do that, or should we just go ahead and assume there's light?
I mean, it should be fine. I have other sections where I that will come into place.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
And as as everyone runs into the room or walks into the room, one of the froggies,
Froggy. Sorry.
one of the froggy runs up to Twist, yes, to Frisk, and does some quacking,
Wah.
which Frisk doesn't, which Frisk scratches their head in but doesn't respond.
Nice. It's a battle toad.
Would
Totally.
what?
I said totally.
Would anybody like to interact with either Frisk or the Frogget concerning this? Or are you like, nah, I'm good?
I'm confused what's happening.
Same.
So Johnny's just chewing on the piece of donut and watching what's happening, basically. Just well, the frogs. Cool.
Yeah.
Coolfrogs.com.
What are these actually? Says Johnny to Frisk.
Did you ask this already?
Oh, I forget things sometimes.
They are Froggets. They are residents here.
Oh, cool. Like, do they pay rent and stuff?
No, they're more like forest animals, I guess. That sounds a bit
Ah.
I don't want to use this terminology because it sounds kind of ruined.
Yeah. I get what you mean. So they just live here. That's
They're
what you're saying.
denizens.
Oh, so they
Oh.
live. So they live here, just like just like the elves in myth who live in trees. They live as
Yes.
one in nature.
In my book, frogs and elves are now the same thing.
So would you say that froggets, sorry, would be
Augie.
interested
Sorry.
in seeing a music show?
I don't know, if you want to, I can ask them.
Oh yeah, please.
And Frisk goes over to ask if one of the Froggets is interested in the music show. And they don't they they have a tongue twister.
They do
They have
have a
a
long tongue.
they do, yeah, it's a frog. So
Sorry.
and they share a brief conversation before Frisk comes back. Uh well, it they don't seem to really understand the concept of music that well, but they should be. If you were to perform for them, I believe they would like it.
Oh, I should give them a little taste. And of course, Johnny takes out their lute and plucks a few chords and humming along to see how their
Okay,
reaction is.
please give me a performance check with advantage.
Okay, that is a 10. I have a 7 on performance. I rolled a
Oh,
2 and a 3, so it's a 10.
the frog, it looks at you, not really impressed. It doesn't look like it's disliking it, but it's not its thing.
Okay.
It's like quack quack quack. And thank you for the performance. Well, you don't understand it, but I'm just gonna say it for you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the performance, young lad. But um, I believe I have other more important things to get to, and the frog it walks off.
Oh,
Which I can't really show here, otherwise the thing breaks.
yeah.
I will show it. I will show it for you.
Um, Johnny just looks at Frisk and says, they seem impressed. I think we got ourselves an audience maybe for some other time. Maybe we'll practice a bit more as a group, right? And we'll be on our way."
Yes, very impressed.
Yeah.
Uh,
See,
hmm
I get this language now.
And Frisk rolls his eyes and just continues.
Does Frisk have? Oh no, Frisk has the same shape.
Well, oopsies. He does have eyes, yes, but they are usually hidden.
Dang, we can just see the eyelids shuffle a little bit. Like,
Oh yeah, Lily does the same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Surprised Lily and Frisk are the same person.
I mean, they are very similar, so at least right now.
Yeah,
Would
Johnny
it,
follows,
okay.
plucking along.
I was about to ask,
Pluck, pluck, pluck.
what about Ingvar? Also, I'm not playing the music. I just realized.
Ingvar, blast him.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
What?
There he is.
Why am I
Can
not
anyone
playing the
hear me?
music?
Now we do.
I
I'm sorry, Marcus. If you were saying something, we
I-
didn't hear any of it till now.
I'm. Hello.
yes.
Hello?
What?
God damn it! It's headset.
Marcus,
Hello?
if you want to, you can. Yes.
Shit.
What? Did your headset die?
Again.
Hello.
Yes.
There we
There
go.
we go. I can hear you at last. You were saying something and then you got cut off. What were you saying?
I asked if you wanted to do anything, considering that Johnny and Lily left and Frisk.
Like,
Well, of course I go after them. I'm not gonna be left alone. God damn it! I had enough of that.
I don't know what the problem was right now, but okay. Okay, and everyone
there's-
continues. Oopsies.
dup, dup, dup.
Into a room that has another solved puzzle for some reason.
Whoa! Sorry. I know I'm not actually here in the game, but I still like to react.
Don't worry, he's with us in spirit. Would anybody like to do anything here, or would you just like to continue?
Well, what is there to do?
You could fly, you could throw yourself down the holes, you could inspect the traps, you could inspect the vines, I don't know.
Shall we inspect the traps?
I mean,
We
I don't
might
have
be
a
able to
problem with
learn
it.
something about the level of technology here.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Investigation of 11.
It looks like it's a very simple mechanism that could be triggered with a lever. And that's all. That's about it.
Can I try and handle insight to use insight to roll and see if I can compare it to any, or sorry, not insight, but history, to see if I can compare it to any comparable mechanism?
It's a lever, Marcus. I feel like Ingvar would know what a lever is.
I know, but he would try and compare it to civilizations back on Earth to try and
Oh.
determine the rough technology level.
Well, okay, go ahead and give me a history check.
And that's a 21.
Wow. Well, historically, this could probably be produced by someone in the 1700s or in the 1800s, probably. It's not that hard.
It's true.
No, as I then turn to the others and say, it looks like they're just about beginning the starting at the start of the Industrial Revolution.
And Frisk chuckles, dude, just shaking his head. You have no idea.
Oh, Ingvar, you piece of trash.
I don't want to say anything, but Frisk may have a mild distaste for Ingvar.
Aw. Johnny looks very confused at both of you while still plucking a few, like, very, from time to time, just bling, blong, just like trying out chords and looking very confused about all the terms and all the things you both use, but just like shrugging it off and looking around at the vines. Should be
You know,
fine.
you're all weird. You know that?
Me?
And Lily walks off. No, Lily meant Fredum, yes. Frisk and
Fredum, see.
Ingvar.
I agree, Lily, but that's great. That's great about this group. The weird ones.
I just simply shake my head, not knowing what they were talking about.
Do you need me to spell it for you? WEIRD. You and Frisk.
I just simply turn to Lily. How am I weird? In
And,
pure confusion.
And Lily then walks back. You are a robot. You ask if you can put metal wings on me. You're talking like what we are doing here is below you or in the Stone Age. What more do I need to say?
I just simply tilt my head and I just say, "Is it not normal to talk of these things? It was quite normal back where I'm from."
It's definitely fascinating. I'm not sure at all what you're talking about and what all these things are. Like, what did you say? Du- dust revolution, and there was a stone. Someone mentioned a Stone Age. I've never heard of those things, but you gotta tell me more about it the next time we sit around a campfire. Just because you talk about something that other people might not understand or might not be interested in doesn't make you weird. It just makes you interesting.
And that's good life advice.
But that's just me. I mean, Lily might think differently, or Frisk might think differently. I'm just here.
Well, I guess you guys would see me as pretty weird if you guys don't talk in analytics like we do. But I'll need to gather more data.
Oh, we'll find you a date. Don't worry.
I just tilt my head at Johnny and just say, "A date? You mean a meeting with a partner of the opposite gender?"
Doesn't have to be the opposite gender. It could be any gender, but also, whatever you're interested in. Also, didn't you say you wanted to be a dater?
And Frisk slowly leaves the awkwardness.
What awkwardness? You only it's only as awkward as you make it.
It's my choice if I want to make it awkward.
Make it awkward, Frisk. Go, you go. These people are very judgmental down here, aren't they? And looks over to Ingvar. Did I break you,
I know,
Ingvar?
right? No, you did not. I am just trying to process what is going on.
We'll figure it out. We'll have a long time together, I feel like. And Johnny steps over those thresholds and into the other room.
Dang,
then,
no, it's the
follow.
music for this. Okay, as you go over, you just see you see Frisk and Lily mumbling to each other, but actually, if you want to, you can give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Wow.
Ooh.
If you want to listen in, that is.
Oh. No, I'm good. Actually, yes, I want to do it. Disadvantage perception, okay. 3.
Oh. How about you, Ingvar?
I follow after Johnny after taking a few seconds to try and process how did data become a date.
I meant if you also wanted to listen in, if you wanted to try and listen into what Lily and Frisk are talking about.
Sure.
But give me perception at disadvantage, please.
15. 18.
Wow. Okay. You're not able to make out much, but they are talking about some kind of big thing that's going to happen. Maybe. You can't make out exactly what they're talking about, but it's something in that kind of thing.
I simply decide to just put a small little
Oopsies.
footnote on it, and then continue following them.
and Gianni, you are not really able to pick up anything that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna so Ingvar wants to walk after Frisk and Lily. What about you, Gianni?
Can I see anything in the room that interests me? I see those pillars and those little thingies.
Well, there are a bunch of colored buttons with a solved puzzle at the end, as well as some script you can't read.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to inspect any of that.
I'm not gonna inspect any of that, but I'm kind of looking over at Frisk and Lily, of course. I mean, I'm trying to understand what they're saying, but at this point, I think after like looking around, I'm kind of seeing if they are doing anything with the puzzle, and if they're not doing anything with the room and just walking on, I would
Yeah.
follow them.
Okay, everyone goes on to the next room, which I need to find because it's not directly here. There it is. Oops. And now I'm gonna have Frisk roll a perception check.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm 99% sure his perception is higher than Lily's.
It's very observant. Frisk, use
But
your
he is.
special eyes also.
But he is very observant. Because of reasons.
That's right.
No, actually, give me a second. I need to pull up his character sheet.
Frisk, use your special eyes.
Oh,
He's going
Frisk
to
is
open-
specialized.
Okay,
Specialized.
that's okay. That's very high. That's a 34. I may have made his inside to wait inside. Why did I roll inside?
He's very
Because it's
insightful.
sight.
Frisk is,
Well, perception is still the same modifier, so
Frisk is a very special boy or child.
well.
Person.
I would say he is, yes, but actually, did I give him the feed
Frisk.
for this? Yes, I did. Okay.
I mean, I don't know how it is in your story, of course, but Frisk doesn't really have a gender, right?
Yes, I just gave him one because it's easier to write.
Ah,
I believe in the
And
original.
because I'm lazy.
lazy.
Okay, and Frisk just turns around and just kind of stares at you like, what are you two doing?
Oh, what? What? I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
What?
He just shrugs it off. Like,
Okay, that should be fine.
okay, I will by default assume that Napster Blue shows up because the theme is now playing.
Surprise.
Some reason because it doesn't want to.
Is that how we can make him show up? We can just go like, oh, we're gonna play that in the watch together, and then it's suddenly like Janland needs to bring him up.
No, that could be so broken.
I mean, Johnny might be able to do it.
I mean, what if he was gonna start playing the Kara theme or something?
Uh-oh.
That would be probably a TPK immediately.
Yeah, bet.
Let's say we're speedrunning till the end. What's wrong there?
Okay. I assume nobody wants to inspect anything here because it's just the same as the previous one.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's the same go for the next room as well. I know
Yeah.
I'm speedrunning this. Okay.
Just continues walking by.
I mean, I totally don't mind if you want to actually speedrun it and just go. like,
No,
okay, so you're walking
I
around.
don't want to. I don't want to. I want to make sure that I've got everything covered that you guys want to do.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like you can also just summarize it by like, okay, so you're walking past these 3 rooms that are very similar, and we can decide if we want to play
Okay,
anything.
that makes sense. And
That makes sense. Whoa!
and as you pass this screen over here, Frisks, there are multiple Frisks now. Frisks, why do I keep saying Frisks? Frisk excuses himself, saying that he he wants to get his mom from whatever is up there, presumably. And he walks off in this general direction. And Lily, for some reason, decides to not do that and continue anyways. What would you two like to do?
Follow them?
Frisk or Lily?
Oh, I
Or
follow
wait.
Lily.
Okay. You also have the option to wait, but I guess this works too.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to see what Lily does.
Nini, okay. Like observing her or going with her?
Observing her, and if that means following so I can better observe her, I would do that. If that makes sense.
And Gianni sneaks behind the door and peeks and corner peeks.
Yeah, sure. Whatever works to see what's going on.
And what would Ingvar like to do?
I simply just stay behind the just stay next to Johnny. Essentially.
Okay. And Ingvar continues with Gianni. And I would like both Gianni and Ingvar to give me a perception check.
Okay, lots of those today. Let me see.
Checks
23.
was- Oh wow.
4.
Or wow. And Gianni
Hello.
appears to have a bad day.
Yeah. Have a bad day. They're plucking on the loot.
Okay.
actually.
Ingvar, you see some how do you say, some movement in the ground below you. And that's about it.
I then look to Johnny and say, I think I detect movement up ahead.
Ooh, what kind of movement?
Unknown.
Interesting.
I'm not able to really make it out.
If you want to, you can do another check to see if you can figure out what it is.
Sure. Perception, right?
I guess.
Or insight.
I'm not
Or
sure.
is it
Do whatever you
investigation?
want to.
To look
Okay,
for
whichever.
investigation then. 22.
22. You believe that it's whatever it is, it's not from anything that would be remotely animal shaped. But you can't
I then-
exactly make out what it is, but
I then looked up ahead at Frisk and said,
Frisk
"Hey,
is
are
not
there any known hostile plant-based entities around here?"
and because Frisk is in his house, he can't hear you.
Oh,
Take a brick off the wall and throw it through to get his attention.
I mean, you may hit Toriel instead. I don't know if you want that.
I simply then stay quiet and then simply just look at Johnny and said, "Doesn't seem like he has noticed us yet, so let's keep it that way."
Okay.
Okay.
Is Lily around?
Lily is in the next room, so if you want to get her, you can get her.
All right, I'll do that, just to make sure that she doesn't set off anything by accident.
Okay, as you go over to the room, Lily is about to pick up a knife that's just laying on the ground. Would you like to interrupt her or just let her take it?
I'll just let her take it for now.
Okay, now you get to add a dagger to Lily's inventory. While I do that, would you like to do anything to alert Lily?
Yes, I'll just knock a little softly on the stone wall.
Yeah. Oh, why? Okay. Why? And Lily stumbles over her own words. Yes.
Hey, just letting you know, there's something up ahead that may possibly be dangerous, so be careful.
All right. No. She seems like she doesn't care for some reason. As
Yeah,
I presume you two go back to this room.
Yep.
Okay, Johnny, I would actually, I assume Ingvar told Johnny. Actually, I know that because you said it before. He who, Johnny, I would like you to roll me a perception check again.
Wow. 14.
14. I assume you're observing the movement on the ground.
Sure. I'm just observing the entire surrounding of me.
Okay. The movement of the ground appears to go into the wall and disappear.
Oh. Before they leave the room, or when they leave the room, or after?
After it's been in between them leaving the room and coming back.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hey, peeps. There was something. Oh, it's gone now.
Hmm.
Well, it's in the wall now, or something. Over there.
And wall pointing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pointing to the wall that I saw it move to.
Yeah. Would anybody like to do anything concerning this?
Hmm.
I mean, I already kind of. I think I did.
I meant Ingvar with that.
Oh. I'm sorry. Could you repeat?
Basically, oops.
You have to take a phone call.
Yeah. Okay. There was movement in the floor, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
I saw that as you left the room, I informed you that it moved into the wall, I think. And we're wondering if Ingwer wants to do anything about that. Or just leave it.
I'll just leave it for now, unless it's actively trying to kill us.
Well, you don't have any indication of that. Okay, now I have to ask you: Are you all going to leave the room, or are you staying in the room?
Should we go and join Lily?
Lily's with us.
Lily's in the room here.
Oh.
Are you blind?
Oi.
Igmar has clearly not noticed.
Yeah, I think Gianni would just turn to the other two after looking at the wall for a little bit longer and just go, so where are we supposed to go? Should we meet up with Frisk somewhere, or like what's the dealio?
I think Frisk has mentioned. I think Frisk has mentioned that he's going to his mom's house, but I have, as of yet, failed to locate it.
And as you finish that sentence, you hear coughing coming from the wall. Spooky.
We hear something coming from the wall.
Not Napster plugs. This one.
Okay. We can go look for them.
I regret wrong this.
What? Wait, what are you drawing? Oh.
I have to refresh the stream and actually see what Beck is, where the map is.
This looks kind of sus.
It's great.
No, Lily would pick it out with her magic, with her mouth.
Aw.
I mean, if you want to have Crazy Lily, you can have that too.
CrazyLily.com.
Yep. Let's all just walk into the next room.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like everyone to give me dex checks.
Dex saves or checks?
Saves, not checks.
I
Well, then, time to
failed. A
save our
crit failed.
asses.
What? I didn't hear because you were talking over each other.
Marcus?
And I succeeded with flying colors.
I did not. I crit failed.
Whoa. Okay.
Johnny's just so fascinated by everything and also kind of freaked out with the spooked out with the wall thingy, so they're not paying attention too much where they're walking.
Okay, so Ingvar, you notice that there is Actually, now I have to ask you something else. How are you all moving? Are you walking? Are you flying? Are you hugging the wall? Are you?
Just somewhat hovering.
Okay. What about Gianni?
Oh, Johnny's just walking.
Okay.
All
It could.
confident, middle of the road kind of deal.
Okay, Ingvar, you notice that there's something funny with the ground in front of you, and you hover over it without any difficulties.
I just
Johnny,
simply
you,
stare at the ground and try to warn Johnny.
and that doesn't do anything because
Too late.
yeah, and Johnny, because you are walking so confidently and without any attention, you ram your foot into a bunch of spikes on the ground. Ouch!
Oh, okay.
And
Ah!
it deals 2 damage.
Oh.
Oh, ripping spider donut.
So it's not that like what are the spikes like? Sorry, not the spiders.
They are like rose spikes
Oh, okay.
or thorns, I guess.
Wow! The peeps. And just kind of jumps on one of the like I'm assuming maybe stepped into with one foot and
Yeah.
took some damage and then just like jumps around on the other foot away from the thorns, holding up the foot to their hands and just kind of like oh no.
Ouch! And this luckily alerts Lily, who manages to jump over it.
Oh, I'm glad.
And I would like everyone to give me another perception check because I like you rolling those apparently.
Yeah, apparently. 14.
16.
Oh, that's spooky. Okay.
Spooky, creepy skeletons.
Da, 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Gianni, what did you roll?
14.
14. Okay. Where's perception? There it is. Wow. And out of here, hear a bit of cackling in the wall,
Mm.
and that's about it. Awkward.
I then look at Johnny. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Whew, that was, that's gonna sting for a little bit, but I'm fine.
I simply walk over to Johnny and wrap up her foot in a bandage.
Wow, that's very sweet of you. Now Gianni restores 1 health or temp HP, I guess.
Well, I don't have any, I didn't want to take any damage because I had temporary hit points, but it's very sweet still.
Oh.
And, just, kind of looks up at Ingvar and says, "Well, thanks. Maybe it would have been a good idea to remove the thorns first." And they kind
No,
of
they disappeared.
oh, they disappeared. Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I didn't say it. I forgot to.
Okay, but yeah. Then Gianni doesn't say that, and instead just looks at you gratefully and plays a little melody on the harmonica that they took out of their pocket real quick.
Okay. Nee. And now I'll have to draw a monster soul because I forgot to do that. Intermission in front of Toriel's house.
That's a good time for me to stretch and snack. Actually.
That is a good idea. Yes.
Great idea.
Everyone should take some time to stretch.
Stretching out.
Ooh. I put the D there. I hide this D. Where's it? There's the shrub. Not a best Virginity.
Also, I will congratulate you on not making a certain thing worse. Although you didn't make it any better anyway, so it's not really changing anything. Ah!
Are you okay?
He who?
Yoo-hoo.
There you go. He. Okay. I'm going to wait till Beck is finished with his stretches. You know, I'll be entirely honest. For the scene I tried to do, I didn't expect you to just completely not do it.
Not do what?
Completely dodge the scene
Oh.
because that was supposed to be a flowery scene.
Oh.
That would be determining what happens later with. So like this, I may just have to do another one to see. I'll edit this or just go with what I planned anyways.
Yeah.
Wait, why does it say my stream ended? Huh? That's not right. Did it end on its own?
I think you rejoined the
Wait,
channel.
oh, I didn't do that intentionally. If I did,
Yeah, it happened.
hooray! Down there's no more spooky music, at least for half an hour. Actually, it depends on how what the party does. I'm not gonna say anything because spoilers. Actually, I like spoiling way too much. I should stop doing that. Actually, here's a little question.
Oh.
Once again, at the risk of prolonging this for too long, I mean the campaign. If things happen like they did in the story, would you all be up for potentially prolonging this with the Deltarune section that I'm currently working on?
What?
The Deltarune section I'm currently working on. It's a part 2 basically.
Sure.
Which will be much longer than part 1.
I would potentially be up for that. I'm currently not sure how I can play it during the summer months, but I'm definitely up for the potential of it.
Okay, that's something I guess.
I need to quickly feed my cats, otherwise they will probably like eat me. So be right back.
Alright. Ouch. Now the question is if should I be a noted Marcus or not? Because now I have to make more effort. I'm slightly afraid that Beck passed out. Well, someone needs a bit of a bonking, eh? Actually, I need to rejoin this because my Fuji's not working.
Oh no.
I'm annoyed.
Poor angry Zhenlin.
I mean, it's not enough that I need to do a scene again. Now I also need to rejoin.
I have returned.
Okay, we
I'll
are
come
still
back.
waiting for Beck.
Thanks.
Beck say he was gonna do anything besides stretching?
Maybe get some water or something. I'm not sure.
Oh. As I said, I'm slightly afraid that he passed out.
Huh?
He said earlier when he started streaming, I'm afraid I'm going to pass out while playing.
Oh no. Was he feeling that tired or?
Apparently, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go to the loo. Gonna go take a leak.
Okay. Waiting time, waiting time. Good morning, Bizarre Town, and how do you do? I am now back. I own the stream now.
Hmm?
Wow, Beck did not pass out.
No, I just had to step out longer than I expected, so I do apologize. Wow, Bizarre Town's here.
Well, we are waiting on Marcus because he's currently on the loo.
Ooh. Everyone's stepping out for a bit.
Except for me, because I am a nerdy computer player.
You're the
Yeah.
core of the group. You need to stay.
it's
Wow, that's flattering.
Mm-hmm.
Nom nom nom. Also, I apologize that Beck is not. That I'm not giving Beck any scene today.
Mhm. I figured we'd just have like a private Derek one-on-one until he actually joins the party.
Or we could do that, yeah.
Otherwise,
That's
others.
just a one shot.
Because otherwise, everyone sits around for the thing. But what did Cheese and
Yeah.
Marcus do? I do appreciate, the storytelling and the format. I'm just, like pointing out, unless they're going to contribute in some way, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to take a standard session.
It's a bit repetitive.
At least I'm contributing.
Yeah, we're doing setup for Derek. Let's get it.
Why is this thing not showing me?
What is not showing?
For some reason, my Discord, the Discord screen share was having some issues showing, so I'm gonna fix that.
Ooh. Well, Bizarre Town, I hope you have some good grub.
Yeah.
And
Also,
I'm back.
oh,
3 minutes. Whoa. Hooray, tag in, tag out.
hooray! Now we can continue. I mean, actually, no, Beck is BRB again. Should we continue without Beck for the few minutes that he's BRB?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as the cackling in the wall disappears, Frisk comes down with someone that definitely does not look like someone related to him.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep, that's a mom.
hello. The individual greets you.
Oh no, why are frames dropping?
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Don't drop those frames.
dropping?
Like the candies out of the bowl.
Check your frames.
Yeah, I think I wanted to say Gri because they both start with a G. Gianni waves and
Wait a
waits.
second. It's a Gree and Johnny fusion. It's Granny.
Granny.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, just waves and kind of waits for other people to take the lead this time. Looks over to Lily and Ingmar and also Frisk and the new person, of course.
Okay, let me just move you over here. Lily also waves, not really saying anything. Would Ingvar like to wave and or say something? Marcus?
Yeah, internet issues.
Uh-oh.
You think?
I mean, either that or microphone or headset
Sorry,
issues.
had a grandmother in the room.
Oh, no
Oh.
problem.
A granny.
Could you repeat?
Which is the last thing you heard?
Beck went away to get food.
Basically, Frisk came down with his mother, which doesn't look like his mother. She greeted you, and I'm asking if you want to wave and or say anything.
I then greet her back and just say hello.
Everyone, this is Toriel. It's my mother, my mom.
Aw, so
And,
nice.
I apologize if I am cutting the introduction, but I would rather us talk in a heated environment. But it's okay with you all.
Oh, sure, sounds cozy.
Okay, and everyone runs into uh-oh. Oh, no, it's
Runs into uh-oh.
yeah, my touchpad wasn't working there for a second, and I was concerned something was going to break again.
Oh no, Jalen's computer has overheated again.
Oh.
That would be an oof.
Don't even say it.
Okay, and I would like everyone to give me a d20 roll. Because I don't know what check it would be, and I'm just gonna make you roll a d20.
4 again. What is all the 4s?
Dang.
Because you could say Johnny has some foresight.
Luck is not on. Yeah, no. I don't know.
Okay, wow. Okay, what did Marcus roll?
11.
Oh, 11. Okay, everyone except for Lily is suddenly thrown back by the giant wave of heat that's coming from inside the house.
Whoa.
That's not what it looks like.
Do we fall or?
No, it's just a reaction, like. It's like walking from outside when it's cold into a warm room. I apologize if the fire is too hot, but it's we've gotten used, you know.
It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. Takes out a little cloth from their pocket and dabs the sweat. Totally fine by me. Yeah.
And Toriel quickly runs over to the fireplace and makes it lower. Okay. That was a scotched introduction. A scoffed introduction. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
she's a
had
streamer.
my what?
Oh, they're streamers.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I had my mother decide to bake some cakes for you as an introduction if you're interested in that. Because I figured this was gonna happen.
Oh. What kind of cake?
Okay, now I need you to tell me what your character's favorite cake is.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good question. Something with like berries or something, like a cake with like berry, glaze and berries inside and chocolate. I don't really know, something like that. Fruity
Okay, it's a
berry chocolate.
fruity berry chocolate cake. Okay.
Yum, yum.
What about you, Ingvar?
Cake is logical and make fleshies.
Okay.
Oh, stop lah.
Oh.
Sorry, you were saying?
What your character's favorite cake is?
My character's favorite cake.
Yes.
I just look at Torio and just say,
She's not
I've
here
never
anymore.
actually. Oh, sorry. I just say I've never actually had cake before.
Oh.
I've seen pictures of it, but I've never had the opportunity to taste cake.
And now surprise reset happens.
Wait, what?
Reset time. Everyone goes back.
Oh no.
This is also why I asked earlier to how I should handle this, because this is going to come up a lot now.
Yay.
Interesting. Okay.
And everyone goes back. Gets pushed. I don't know how to describe this. Everyone is now back in front of the entrance, and I would like everyone to roll me a d10.
Okay.
Even back,
Wow. Alright.
because reset also applies to you.
Yay. Alright. So it's D12.
Will Derek be next to us? So
No,
Wait,
it's just for
roll a
later.
d10.
Somewhere,
Yes.
some way, I got a 5.
Okay. If this ever comes
I got
up
a 0. Oh wait, I got a 10.
Whoa. What did
got a
Johnny
6.
roll? Oh, okay. Everyone has a slight feeling that something funny just happened, and they're having a deja vu.
Deja vu.
Okay. Frisky and Toriel are going to enter the house again. Would you like to change what you were doing earlier, or would you like to enter the house again? Also, I'm not resetting as much as I would reset here realistically, but because I don't want to redo everything all over again.
Yeah.
It's an oversimplification. Because realistically, I would probably have to reset all the way to the beginning.
Yay.
So where do we reset to again?
Basically, when you were walking into the house. Because yes, the save point is over here. Would you like to walk into the house, or would you like to ponder what the hell just happened because you suddenly got a deja vu feeling?
I simply just walk into the house again, not exactly sure what's going on.
Okay. Would Johnny like to do anything different? Especially because Johnny is... actually, no. I should have said this for Ingvar. I'm stupid. Ignore me.
Okay. Johnny just kind of looks at the house and says, I have a strong feeling I should go in there, and goes in there.
I agree. Okay, and the same stuff happens again with Toria running to the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
And then Frisk says, well, earlier I had my mother bake a very sweet chocolate cake for you. I don't know. I hope that you would enjoy something like that as a welcoming gift or something like that.
Oh, I look forward to tasting it, for I have not had cake before.
Oh,
I
Okay.
love berry chocolate cake.
I'm glad. Okay, I assume everyone goes into the living room.
Sure.
Okay, there are not enough seats.
Right, someone's got to sit on the table.
I'm just gonna pretend that Toriel goes and gets more seats.
Yeah, get them seats.
Gonna be well seated.
And everyone sits down and eats some cake. Would you like to have a little dialogue while eating?
Sure.
And what would you like to say, or would you like me to start the dialogue with someone saying something?
Sure.
You
So
you
I know
know,
what to say.
you can do that, but you don't need to. We can also do that ourselves,
Yep.
I think.
I mean, I was just asking which one you prefer.
It's up to you.
We got this.
Okay.
Come on, Ingvar. No, just kidding.
I had to say, well, this is actually quite a delightful cake. I do like the taste of it.
Thank you.
It's the best. How did you I mean, is this a family recipe?
Sort of. Uh, it's more like a part of the family recipe. It sounds kind of awkward, but I think you get what she means.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I mean, I guess. I think while eating, Johnny takes out a little, like the little musical notebook and scribbles down some stuff.
What is that, if I may ask?
That's so I compose music in this, but I also write down things from my adventures to inspire me when I want to write songs about it, possibly.
Oh.
And this cake is definitely an inspiration.
If you want to, I can give you another one. Well, I only have a few more slices of it. If you're that
Oh,
much of a fan of it.
oh, I'd love that. And kind of looks guilty at the others. Is that okay?
Sure.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Okay, and Toriel walks up in the kitchen. And as this happens, Frisk stands up and drags Lily off somewhere.
Oh, can we see
Anybody like to
this?
say? Yes, of course.
You have fun? Does Lily look distraught or?
She looks a bit annoyed, but not distraught.
Okay. Well, you two have fun. Go play? Question mark.
Would Ingvar like to say or do anything?
Not really at this time. I just continue enjoying my cake.
Okay. Meow. And Toriel comes back with a slice of cake. Well, it's a big slice of cake, but it's still a slice of cake. and hands it over to Johnny. Where's Frisk and the other one that was with you?
Oh, they went off to play, I think, or do something, or I don't know.
I told him he should tell me when he does something like this. Oh well.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna be right back
ring,
real
ring.
quick, but go on.
Okay. Would Ingvar like to do anything, or do you want to discuss something up?
Not at this time. Still enjoying cake. Not exe.
Okay. Let's say half an hour passed with eating, and Toriel sits down on her chair, reading a newspaper or a book or something. Frisk and Lily are still not back, which is either very suspicious or very normal, depending on what you think they're doing. Would you like to do anything else now? Or do you want to
I
wait
then
for more?
look to Toriel. What book is
Yeah.
that, if I may actually ask?
Oh, this book it's called 72 Uses for Snails.
72 Uses for Snails. Oh,
Would you like to take a look at it?
sure.
Okay, and she hands you over the book. It's filled with scribbles that you can't read.
Yeah.
I simply just look at the book and analyze, well, more like memorize the scribbles, as it might be useful for communication later. And then I just ask Toriel, I apologize, but I do not seem to understand the language in the book. Could you translate a little for me, please?
Oh, of course, of course. I apologize. I should have known that. Well, this part over here, and she points at a random part of the book, uh, is speaking on the different applications of snails in cooking, especially when it comes to snail pie, which is my personal favorite.
Oh, snail pie. Can't say
Um,
I've had it, but I'm sure it'll taste. If the cake is any indication, I'm sure it'll taste delicious.
and she blushes slightly before waving it off. You're not just here because of my cakes, are you?
Well, I mean, Frisk has told me. Well, I'm here because of Frisk, and well, I've had some a good meal because of you, and well, I want to learn more.
By cooking?
Well, yes, and if possible, I might, if I could whip up something as well from my own planet.
I would be very interested in that. I'm not sure if we have the ingredients for that in my kitchen at the moment, but if you feel like it, I trust you with my equipment enough. If you want to, you can knock yourself out. I can taste it later if you want to.
Sure thing.
Okay, I guess our Ingvar now moves into the kitchen.
Yep.
Okay, would Gianni like to do anything?
I think Gianni's just eating the cake. And
No, the cake eating has been finished. It's been half an hour.
okay. Really savor the cake.
What?
No, I think they're really savoring the cake.
Oh, I
I
guess
think
Gianni's eating for another half an hour.
I think Gianni would probably stand in one of the corners of the kitchen while Ingvar is working or doing their thing, and just observe and
Okay.
cheer them on, mostly.
Okay, Marcus, do you want to describe how Ingvar cooks or just say, bam, you cooked it?
Sure.
Sure to which
But
one?
first of all, I need to know what few ingredients there are.
Okay, and I have to tell you if they're there or not.
Okay. Any form of meat.
There is no meat here except for snails.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheese.
A bit, yes. It's not much, but depending on the amount you need, it should be okay.
Okay. Is it okay? Since I'm assuming that since Toriel was able to make us some cake, in I would assume that she would have all the other ingredients. Good. And then start making a quiche.
I don't know what a quiche is in English.
Egg pie.
Oh, an egg pie. Okay.
It's also a very good lunch.
Do you want to describe how you make it, or just want to say bam?
Sure. First
Which-
of all, I make
Yeah.
the pie crust.
Okay. I guess there's something for back, not for
And
me.
then, or like the pie dough, and then just refrigerate or just put it in like a chiller or a cold area until we're ready to make the pie. And then
Okay,
afterwards, bring out.
How long would that take?
About 10 minutes
Okay.
around there. And afterwards, I roll out a pie dish, a 9-inch, like a pie dish, and then line it with the pie crust, and then chill it for 30 minutes. And during that
Okay.
time, I also prepare all the other ingredients.
Okay.
And afterwards, I fill it with pie. Then I weigh down the pie crust so that it doesn't rise out of the pie dish, and put it inside an oven to bake for
Unfortunately,
15 minutes.
the oven doesn't seem to be powered, which is weird.
I then look at Torio. I'm sorry, I do not seem to be able to operate your oven.
Oh, I apologize. We no longer use the electricity in the oven. We use this. And her hand just starts collecting a bunch of fire as she puts it into the oven. It's much faster
that
and I
is-
prefer it.
Oh, that is a very interesting skill.
And Beck
And then,
appears to be bored.
Well, okay, then I'll just skip over the rest of the pie making process, and instead just put the quiche together.
Okay. Remind me, how long does it take to bake?
About 1 hour 20 minutes.
Okay, while this is happening, Tori excuses herself to go sleep. Or fall asleep in the chair. She doesn't sleep in her bed for some reason, at least not today. And then during the cake breaking, Lily and Frisk, or only Lily comes, not Frisk. Finally from her over-exaggeratedly long presumably standing with Frisk. What are you two doing?
I'm making a quiche.
Oh. Huh. Well, I've got a bit of a I got some good news and some less good news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Well, let's hear the less good news first, so that we can end off on a good note.
The bad news is that Frisk has a how do I say this in a way that it sounds actually urgent? A very strong feeling that us staying here is not a good idea.
Staying in this house or staying in this world?
In the house. What do you mean with the world? Where would we be staying if we wouldn't be able to stay in the world?
We just fly back up or something. I don't know.
Frisk
Dig
has,
down deeper. Go with Ingvar's. Like go on. What's that called again? Industrial. With industrial.
I'm not sure if that's how it works.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. The good news is, Frisk told me where we could leave. I feel kind of awkward saying this now.
Keep on the
I
ground.
apologize if I'm being pushy or something, but Frisk made it sound kind of urgent.
No, if
Well, I'm just about done making this quiche. I'll just leave a quarter for Torio, and then we can go.
Okay. And as you do that, Lily writes a letter somewhere presumably for Torio and Frisk.
what letter is it?
What?
I said, what letter is it? Which of the 26? Sorry.
It's a goodbye letter.
Okay.
That's a lot of letters.
Would Johnny like to do anything in the meantime?
No, they're mostly just chilling. Like I said, maybe looking at the bookcase actually and seeing what books are in there.
Okay. We still have a language barrier though.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay, I guess Johnny just takes out a few random books.
Yeah. Are there any with pictures in it? Or music?
Pictures, yes. Music, no.
Okay. Is there any book in there that looks kind of fancy, especially fancy or like old or?
Well, there is a fairly fancy-looking picture in it. If you want to figure out what it is, you can give me an investigation check.
Sure. What is it today? I have a 4 again.
Well, the cover of the picture seems to have someone that looks kind of similar to Toriel. That's about all you can get.
Can I try to copy the title of it into my notebook? Like just I don't speak the language, but maybe I can copy the signs.
Sure. I'll
Okay.
say you can just do that. It's not
Oh.
shouldn't be that hard. It's just a copy.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Would you like to look into the book, or would you like to just put it back?
Is there any reaction from Toriel when I took that book out of the shelf or no?
She's sleeping.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just like browse through it, like kind of flip the pages a little bit and see what it's like.
Well, it appears to be some kind of picture book of. Well, since you rolled so low, I can't really tell what it exactly is. But
Yeah.
how do I
So
convey this in the most
there's
basic
drawings in
manner?
it, or is it like a photo album, or what?
It's both.
Okay.
As I said, there's a bunch of pictures of some, actually two different individuals that look kind of similar to Toriel. Some with Toriel on it actually, and a few with a human figure on them.
Okay.
And that's about all you can get from just scrolling through it, moving through it.
Okay. Cool. I put it back and wait for the others to finish what they're doing.
Okay. And now I will yell it back and ask him why he decided to stop drawing.
I don't feel so good.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
no!
sorry.
Oh,
I put the
you
Take
dog.
okay?
care of yourself,
put the
back.
do- I put
Take
the
care of
dog
yourself.
down. I said thank you, thank you. I'm just gonna be a quiet spectator now.
Aw.
Well, we are finishing in 13 minutes, so it
We
should
need
be
to
fine,
get
right?
to Bech soon. We need to really get to Derek
We will
quickly.
next session probably.
Okay, okay.
I wouldn't start now. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah, no, but like, not another session without it.
Not another session.
Just 5 more minutes on the border.
Okay, and Ingvar finishes their something I forgot. What were you making again, Marcus?
A quiche.
A quiche. Okay, you can now add a quiche to your inventory.
Wow.
Yay!
And I assume everyone walks down the staircase. Or Lily leads them down the staircase, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, and everyone gets to the beep 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 to the big door in the end, which is ominous, but not really anything happening. Would anybody like to open the door or inspect the door or do something with the door?
Does Lily say anything when we arrive there?
She doesn't seem to know the door. She just knows that this way is the exit.
Well,
and she says
let's
that.
step out.
Okay. As you do that, a very thick vine lunges itself through the door, making it impassable. It goes like this through the door, so you can't open it.
Oi! What's that all about?
What do you mean? What is this all about? A voice comes from behind the door.
We need to go through there.
No, you don't need to. After
Please.
all, no. What are you trying to do?
We're on tour.
Right. And I'm Santa Claus.
What? Who's that? Nice to meet you.
Okay. How about
Come on,
how
Mr.
about-
Claus.
You should be happy. I'm not trying to rip your head off right now, and you're talking to me like this. You
Like
know,
what? Sorry.
there's someone very intriguing up there that may want to have a dispute with you.
Okay, okay. Let's start again. Is that all right? I'm Gianni. These are my friends. I would really like to pass this door because we've been advised not to stay on this side of the door.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we'll be on our way.
Well, I will have a question for the one of you, the one that shot me earlier.
Oh.
You know who I'm meaning.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't immediately. Ingvar seems to be going into a combat ready stance,
No,
just
no,
in
no, no,
case.
no. Ingvar, we need to solve this without your weapons. You're really cool, but like maybe someone who's angry at us because you shot at them is not a good fit for a battle now. What do you think?
They know it.
I didn't know you were. I didn't recognize your voice. I thought you were Flowey, not Santa Claus.
Oh my god. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Well, actually, you're just across the door from some, but that's a different story. I don't know if you got any over there, but
Well, what I wanted to say. You person that shot me, how about we come to some kind of armistice, as you may call it. Wink, wink.
Fine then, let's hear it.
You know, beyond this, and beyond further even, there is a certain individual that, well, you may not believe it to me, but if you don't, it's your loss, is much more dangerous than I am, and than I could ever be, in fact. Someone that, well, I do still hold in a regard, considering the events that took place, not really any. And I wanted to ask you if, in exchange for you not trying to shoot me again, we could temporarily come to an agreement to combat this said individual.
I will consider it, but first I would like to gather more information.
On the individual? Or on who?
I simply stay silent on that because because as much as I'm curious on the individual, I'm not going to reveal on something that definitely attacked us the first time.
Oh well. Yeah, I thought I could give you some information. Well, if things go south for you, don't blame it on me, toodles. And the vine disappears from the door.
Well, we appear to be able to go through now.
Would you like to go through it?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
No. And you walk down the long hallway. Come to the other end of the room, where a little letter is on the ground. On the green patch here.
oh,
A little what now?
A little letter, a paper.
I pick it up.
It seems to be a doodle of a human figure, having a knife in their hand, and looking kind of angry.
Can I see if I can find out who it is?
Sure, you roll me in insight, I guess, or investigation.
Give me a moment. Roll. Insider investigation. There. 20.
No, you don't know who it is.
Jesus.
Would you like to pass the paper around or just put it in your inventory?
I'll just pass the paper around and just said, do any of you guys recognize who's in this drawing?
what do
Alright,
we
which-
roll to try?
Investigation. I'm also gonna have Lily roll one.
16.
Okay, Johnny, you feel like you've seen. It looks remotely similar to one of the individuals in the book you went through earlier.
Oh.
The
Okay.
human figure in the book.
Oh. Yeah, I
Would you like-
recognize this person.
What?
Sorry, moment. Just a second. Mm-hmm.
Brain fart.
Mm-hmm. No, I had some food in my mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, I recognize this person. I think I saw this in a book in Toriel's bookcase.
Eh,
No, must not be him. I think I misspoke. I think it's I don't know what this is. Looks human to me though.
it does. yeah.
Human.
Okay.
Well,
Oops. Yes?
there is only one human here. At least as far as we know.
Would you like to go back to the said human?
Yes, I decide to approach Frisk and then ask, Frisk, do you know who this might be?
Okay, and Ingvar walks all the way back. And Ingvar doesn't know which room is Frisk's.
Actually,
Which may or may
okay,
not be
actually,
slightly
never
awkward.
mind. Cancel that. Cancel that. Cancel
I mean,
last.
You don't know if Frisk is asleep or if he's doing anything else important.
True, but cancel last. I just decided
Okay.
not to go back because we'll probably meet him again somewhere.
Hopefully, maybe, probably. Would anyone else like to do anything concerning this? Or would you like to walk through the weird looking pillar door thing at the end of the room?
I think I would wait. Like I don't know if Ingvar's. I didn't catch if Ingvar returned or if
No,
he's still looking for.
He decided not to go after all because he thought he would meet Frisk later anyways.
Okay. Well then I would say or suggest that we should probably walk through the door, the gateway, the thingy, the
Right
thingamabob.
through the gate we go.
Okay, and this is where we're gonna end today's session.
Yay!
Congratulations, you
Yippee!
have passed through the ruins. Now is the hard part. The hard part starts now. Because now you're actually gonna have regular encounters with enemies that want to kill you.
Nice. More people
Uh,
to try my lies on. I'm just kidding.
Hooray.
Okay. Yeah, I thank everyone for playing and actually getting this far. I didn't expect to get that far.
Yay, we're doing it. The dream.
Yay!
You also handled the
Mhm.
Frisk the way that he couldn't be bothered to engage you later.
Yay. Sequence breaking.
Which may or may not have robbed you of a level up, actually.
Yay. Not power gaming.